Hi friends, this is the math lesson for second grade. This is Unit 2, Lesson 14. You need a pencil and page 107, 108 from your math books. Today we are going to practice adding 3 two-digit numbers and 4 two-digit numbers. You will be using the new groups above, new groups below method only when adding these. If you want, you can make a proof drawing to double check your answers, but I think you need to become most comfortable with the new groups above and new groups below method. So let's go ahead and get started. So when you have 3 partners or 3 add-ins, there's going to be 2 different ways that you can solve this problem. One way is going to start out by just choosing 2 of the partners to add together. Now you can always look for some friendly numbers, or if they are going to make some sort of 10, but sometimes it's just easier to start just to choose 2 and go. You might want to choose the 2 biggest and start there, or you can choose the first 2 and start there. Either way is fine. I'm just going to start with the first 2. So when you do this, I want you to do this with me. You are going to take these 2 and you're going to write them vertically. So you're going to write 15 plus 29. Now, we've been practicing so many math problems with our methods that you can solve this problem. So if we do new groups above or new groups below, you choose. We have 5 plus 4, or 5 plus 9, which is 14. So my 4 goes here and my 1 goes here, my new group. Then I have 1 plus 1, which is 2, plus 2 more, which is 4. So far, I've added those 2 numbers together. Now I need to add this third partner to my total right here. So what I want you to do is I want you to draw an arrow, and I want you to write 44 up here. We're going to do a second equation. So write 44 right there. Then we're going to add our last partner, which is 36. So when I do that, I'm going to do new groups above. Again, if you want, you can do new groups below. 4 plus 6, which is 10. My new group goes above my 4. And then I have 1 plus 4 plus 3, which is 8. So I get an answer of 80 when I add all 3 of those together. If you need to pause the video to catch up, you may. So this is the way that most of you are going to do it. I am going to teach you one other way, but I'm going to tell you right now that if you do this second way, you have to be super duper clean and organized in your math, because it's a little bit easier to make a mistake in this second method. So for the second method, you are actually going to add all 3 at once. So what I want you to do is I want you to write 24, 27, actually embrace my plus sign, and 34. Put my plus sign right here. I'm going to draw my equal line. Now I'm going to follow the same steps, but I'm going to show you where it might just be a little bit different. So I'm going to start out. I'm going to add 4 plus 7. So 4 plus 7 is 11. Plus 4 more is 15. So it's kind of the same thing, right? I have 5 goes right here, and I have my new group, which goes right there. And now, again, I'm just going to add 3 numbers instead of adding 2 numbers. So I have 1 plus 2, which is 3, plus 2 more, which is 5, plus 2 more, which is 8. Okay, so then we get an answer of 85. So So what I'm going to have you do right now is you are going to solve number 3 and number 4 on your own. You can choose to use this method where you add 2 and then add the third. You can add them all at once as long as you stay super duper organized, or you can try one of each. So go ahead and pause the video and solve number 3 and number 4. Okay, so let's see how you did. So we have 36 and 33. Again, you could choose either way, but when you solve those, you get 69. Take my 69, put it back up here, and now I'm going to add 39 to that. 9 plus 9, doubles fact, is 18. In a new group, this gives me 10. So another new group. So I get 108 for that one. And if you did it like this, you would have gotten the same thing. 6 plus 3 is 9, plus 9 more is 8, plus a new group, 1. So I have 3, 6, 9, and 10. So either way would work. Again, if you can keep it super duper organized, you can practice doing it this way. If you are more of a messy math person, it might be better to do it this way. And for our last one on this page, I have 35 plus 26. Whoops. One plus 7 is 8, no new group, and I get 78 there. Or I can do 35, 26, and 17. 5 plus 6 is 11, plus 7 more is 18, and a new group. 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So either way, I would get 78. So not necessarily harder, but just an extra step when you're doing new groups above or new groups below. Okay, now I want you to turn the page. So now we're going to focus on problems that have 4 partners. So when you have 4 partners, there's a few different ways that you can go about, you can do this, okay? So let me show you. We're going to practice both different ways, and then I'm going to have you try some on your own. So for the first way, what you can do is you can do just the way we did here, where you add 2, add the third, and then we're going to add the fourth. So let's start by doing that. So right here, I want you to write 18 plus 23. We'll go ahead and solve that. So 8 plus 3 is 11. And a new group, 1 plus 1 plus 2 is 4. I'm going to take that. So far, I've done 18. I've done 23. Now I'm going to add 34 to my total from last time. So I have 1 plus 4, which is 5, no new group, and 4 plus 3, which is 7. So check. And then I'm going to add 75 and 17, my very last partner. 5 plus 7 is 12. So I have a 2 right here and a new group. 1 plus 7 is 8, plus 1 more is 9. So by doing it that way, I get 92. Now, we can also do it where we just add all 4 at one time. Now, again, I don't suggest doing this unless your math is always super neat and organized, okay? If you're more of a messy handwriting person, I do not suggest doing this method because it's very easy to make a mistake. So what you would do is you would write out all 4 of your numbers and add your plus sign and your equal sign. So we have 8 plus 3 to start, which is 11, plus 4 more, which is 15, plus 7 more, which is 22. So if I have the number 22, I know this 2 goes right there. And this is my new group. So instead of a 1 right there, I'm actually going to put a 2. So now I have 2 plus 1, which is 3, plus 2 more, which is 5, plus 3 more, which is 8, plus 1 more, which is 9. So either way, I'm going to get 92. Okay, so those are 2 different ways that you can solve a problem with 4 add-ins or partners. Now I'm going to show you another way. The other way is by adding 2 partners, adding the other 2 partners, and then adding those totals. Okay, so let's go ahead and try that. So we have 38 plus 32. So we're going to add those, and we're also going to add 14 plus 25. So let's do that right now. So we have, so right here, that's these, and right here, that's these right here. Okay, so 8 plus 2 is 10, new group. 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 3 is 7. Then I'm going to add these 2. So I have 4 plus 5, which is 9, and 1 plus 2, which is 3. So now I have the total for these 2, the total for these 2. Now I'm going to take those 2 totals and I'm going to make one more equation. So I'm going to do 70 plus 39. So 0 plus 9 is 9, and 7 plus 3 is 10. So I get an answer of 109. So right now, I would like you to solve number 7 and number 8. You can do one partner at a time. You can add all 4 if you're super neat and organized, or you can do 2 and 2 and then add your totals. Go ahead, pause the video, solve 7 and 8. All right, friends, let's go ahead and see what you got. I'm going to do where I do one partner at a time. So I'm going to do 16 plus 20. Remember, any way you did it is totally fine as long as you get the right answer. 0 plus 6 is 6, and 2 plus 1 is 3. Now I'm going to add 36 plus 33. 6 plus 3 is 9, and 3 plus 3 is 6. And one more for 27. So 69 plus 27. So 9 plus 7 is 16. New group. 1 plus 6 is 7. Plus 2 more is 9. So no matter how you solved it, you should have gotten 96. And our last one, I'm going to do this method right here where I have 2 partners, and I add those to find a total. So I'm going to do 26 and 41 and 35 and 12. So 6 plus 1 is 7. 2 plus 4 is 6. 5 plus 2 is 7. 3 plus 1 is 4. No new groups at all there. And now I'm going to add 67 plus 47. 7 plus 7 doubles fact is 14. And a new group. 1 plus 6 is 7. Plus 4 more, which is 11. So I get 114. All right, we will practice adding 3 and 4 add-ins in small groups, but that is it for our lesson today, friends. Great job. We'll see you later.